Yeah, and see if I can catch COVID. From Colombia. One day I saw in Bulgaria, two of them, Eastern European Christian guy. He said, I am so close to God enough that this sickness can't find its way to my body. Something has to be wrong with the Bible. And he proved it. That anybody that died of COVID, give me their last clothes, their last toothbrush, and I will use it and see if you can work on me. And I said, put your camera and watching it. The first one was in my home. That's not for you when they asked about the vaccine disease. He said, no. He said, well, if you are in my home, you know that's a no-go area. But if you are married or already leave the house, fine, you can make your choices. But you are still living under this roof. Yes, that's what is no-go area. Yes. So if Satan cannot, if devil has no power to kill you, so now a virus that Satan introduced in the world will have that power, the world loses guards. You see, I blogged yesterday, I think one of you was following sister. I don't know who's that. The 75% of the power you need for ministry comes from holiness, not from Bible school. That's scientific, that's running from sin. Right? I will finish this morning, and I hope that none of you is so mad. This is on YouTube now, so you can go back and watch it. Yeah, right. And 75%. So we want to do public Pentecost, but we want to evade personal Pentecost. I will show you now what personal Pentecost is. I told you I was born in the church. Yes. We used to do convention. It's Esther. You know convention, 5 days convention. The general overseer of that church, I've mentioned his name here before, went to be Lord now. Maximum prayer. We pray against which I'm not lying to you. It's in the Butimeta. Now you're getting the view of what the church is now, where they started, where they went to the camp. He dedicated in 3 months maybe. We were catching crabs in Baba's office. Because he was catching in Lagoon where they threw all the pool of Lagos. For 5 days convention, if I ever had Baba pray about wizard, it's 5 minutes. And yet, creative miracles. It's like saying, in Yoruba language, Usher, how many lame are there in the back row? Baba, 8 of them, sir. 8. And they look like this. I said, Baba, my father, can you give me 6 today? Negotiate with God. Say, can you give me 6 from them? They said 10 came. And as he's really talking, say, Usher, 6 of them, get up. Take their wheelchair and throw it away. So it was when we begin these new 8 teachings, yes, that's when the glory left the church. So we now need those 5 days convention, 4 days bombarding Satan. Because the real authenticity of power itself, we have evaded that route. We have chosen the quick path. Yes, just one preacher. Just one, and they can't even bring the scripture down. Because their skill of the crowd is their praying. So you don't see God moving. The real tangible glory. You will think he's talking to somebody. Usher, are you ready? You are supposed to put the 6 wheelchair. So those people are hearing those words, and the legs were getting healed. That's what I can tell you. I'm a living witness. Yeah, we didn't read their living witness. The last thing you ever hear him say, we should again. Yeah, what's that nonsense? See, I don't have business with them. See, we're not even classmates. See, we're not in the same class. Why should I be wasting? But today, you do a convention now, yes, and you don't use 4 days to deal with that, people will not come. No. So what generates that dimension of closeness to God? Yes, a lot of things in your life that is not working out can start working. After this message, if you understand it, and you truly believe, and you truly find a way to practice it, let me carry on. So you need personal Pentecost. The personal revival first. And it's beyond prayer. Okay. Personal Pentecost came to seal your conviction. Many of us came to Christ For example, for me now, I came to Christ. You know why? Because my mother was sick. No, I saw my Prophet Theobald. God used him to heal my mother. So I believed. I was only 17. I believed this. So I was born in the church, but I left and started doing my own thing. Yes, going my own way. At 14, there's nothing Satan do I didn't do. At 14, 15. So I was just thinking that, no, my mother was sick then, so I was thinking, what's the point of being a good boy? I was the first son, so I can as well become wild. And Lagos has everything you need to become wild. So I took all the advantage, apart from humanizing. We throw stone at train station. We even look for gun to shoot a plane. And anything you can do, my friend, anything. And we're feeling very excited. I don't feel any bad at all. No conscience. Yeah, nothing is wrong. No drugs, no marijuana, but anything destructive. I think I was 14. Grace, don't do it. We went to 31st of December. I've told that before. You know when we are praying, we are crossover prayer. We took Bisco, knockout. Yeah, we mashed it. The biggest Baptist church in Surulere. Yeah. My father thought we were praying somewhere. We sneaked out of the church, which was a redeemed church, and we went to a Baptist church. A large crowd. We brought about 6 of them. So the choir around here, pastor around here, and people were scattering. And we were laughing. So if they have cost me, they should have cost me. But God commanded. So everything that will make you feel good as a 15-year-old, we're involved in it. So we're right in the center of Lagos. Where every evil you see people, even nothing else. So I came to Christ because God proved that He's God. I healed my mom. Not because I was convinced. So personal Pentecost, it came to seal your convictions. No matter when you came to Christ, that it is God. With me, I came to Jesus because of bread and butter. That's where I'm going. Personal Pentecost take you beyond bread and butter. That you need God. You are empty. So it's not more about God gave my father a car. Then I believed in God. Then I began to cry. Then I came to the front. Most of those encounters, which I'm one of them, most of those encounters yet does not last. But the moment our family needs something else and God cannot provide, I'm not teaching this morning. I'm not teaching good. I'm an example. So I've seen my mother healed. I believe in miracles. I believe in Jesus. But even after that, I just see God as a bread and butter God. There is no. I'm already saved. But that personal conviction, that's what personal revival does come to do. So no matter superficial encounter you have got with God, why you believe that you are saved. I'm born again now. This one came to seal it that this is what you need. When money, everything has passed away. And my encounter with God, the proper personal Pentecost, genuine salvation, did not come until when I was about to leave Nigeria. I was 23. I was attending Yaba Tech, Lagos, the most prestigious polytechnic in the country, which was formed by the UK people to train. Zik went there, Ezekiel went there. They used to train Nigerian, the one they could not bring to UK. Yaba Tech is their place. So prestigious, more powerful than the rest of Lagos. Strong. Everything you see there. I went to that polytechnic, Yaba Tech, and behind that polytechnic in Lagos is the most expensive cemetery in Nigeria. It's called Aton. In fact, if you want to be rich, even till now, they are still going there to steal from their ground. Everybody there is very good. If you know the security now in that cemetery, it's like Central Bank. But any tomb you open, they let you still go there. We are witnesses. We will leave our polytechnic come and see money. Some people carry money like this and put in the coffin. It's only meant for millionaires. After about Hollywood. Prominent area in Lagos. So I left my polytechnic to go and experience one of the money splash again, cemetery. And I saw in Nigeria 1979, they have a car called 500 SEA, Shagari style, which our criminal Akiloye, if you are from here, how they were special money. So I could see it light up, more than 20. That was the day I genuinely got born again. See, what? What am I doing here about tech? Business administration. But if you look at all my books, yes, all my textbooks, you know what's in there? I don't like it. I'm a straight man. Sunday Uduala, LLB honors. Because that was my dream. So I already put that Sunday Uduala, LLB honors, which means a law graduate. But I was studying business admin. So I was craving for it, but they didn't give me. Ogun Police, Ogun University of Ogun State, I go away, gave me geography and planning. I ran away from there, went to it. It was more fun. So I was there trying to see how they bury rich people with money. And I began to shed tears. And this person who are buried had everything. And from UK. You know, those are my great that came here in the 1940s that started the real barrister killing in Oldham. Yeah. LMP. I saw all like that. And I saw all the Shagari style like, oh. I'm not lying, I was shedding tears. What? I cannot even get a law degree yet. I ended up in business admin. This man has got all this and he will still die. I left that place and I went back to my hostel. I cried the whole day. God, I am stupid. I am sorry. That was the real day I had the personal encounter. And this was between 17 and 21. Which means for 4 years, I was carrying the encounter like many Christians today. A God of bread and blood. There was no personal conviction. I will leave this earth one day. And I will face the Maker. So personal Pentecost, the first reality he introduces to you is that he seals your conviction about God. It's not about if God give you house, if God give you shoe, God heal me. It's not, you are not even interested in any of that. So my encounter today came from that experience. No preacher. Preacher tried. I thought I was saved. I was already preaching to you. I was doing everything under Baba, and yet I had no encounter with God. Yeah. But that came, even from that moment, I struggled to finish my OND. It's like I just don't want to do anything, I just want to do Bible school. See, this is where everybody will end. And actually, I'm struggling to get LLB, and I'm really bragging about the city. There's something called LLB, and I'm just doing OND because it was my dream. That day began the encounter. In fact, when I finished my OND, they want to give me HND. That was when I went back to the church. Yeah, on that point when I came to Austria, I was told I was no more interested in anything to do with education. Until years, UK, I just said, let me just play with this Lord thing. I just went, God, when will the kingdom of God come? There was so much fear in my heart, even to look at the woman. After I encountered. Because the encounter was so real. More than 10, 20, 500 SEM Mercedes was packed with the man's obituary. All the children with gold. See, this is how going to end everything. No party, nothing. I'm not interested in any music, nothing at all. I just want to be in the church. Morning after night. That is personal Pentecost. And when it comes, listen to me, when it comes, anything that is mocking you presently, yeah, in most cases, they will go even without prayers. I'll prove it to you. Anything that is mocking you, money, health, anything, but when it comes, it gives a reality of what you should live for. Before that, all my focus was on degree, money, this one, achieved it. I became so empty to the thing I was pursuing that my mom was so concerned, yes, because no girlfriend is my house. He was so concerned. Sunday, what is going on? And I told him, Mama, the encounter I had about God is too real. I don't even think I want to get married again. He what? He said, I don't know. It's all just vanity. Is he really what it? My mom began to get very concerned. He said, yes, but you still need to achieve something on earth before you aspire to go to heaven. Personal encounter, I repeat, it consolidates what you call salvation experience. It gives the real thing. The real thing. That is one. Well, I'm going far. People who have personal Pentecost in the Bible, one of them is Job. Job 13:15. Let's write it down. You know what he said? Even though he slay me, yet I will trust in him. That statement came out of personal Pentecost that Job had with God. 2. Daniel 3:16-18. Shadrach, Meshach, and who? Abednego. You know what they said? King, we respect you. Nebuchadnezzar, you are our boss. We are not rebels, we are loyal. But in this matter, he said, we trust him, he will help us. But if he chose not to help us, we are ready to die. What brought that statement? Personal Pentecost. They have got the reality of what Messiah is talking about. The reality of God than superficial encounters. Number 2, what personal Pentecost does for you? It filters out junks. You know what it means to filter? It removes junks in our belief system of Christianity. When we say we are born again, it meant many things. God give you house, God give you job, God give you shoe, God give you house, God give you wife, He give you children, give you grandchildren. It becomes what we hold as being born again. Yeah, as being born again. One day I drove, we were trying to build something not far from the redemption camp, the RCC camp. And I told my driver, let us drive into this place. I've never entered inside. It is during the week. 2 years ago, I wanted to see the structure, the way they build their few things. So what we are trying to do in the area, we can learn from how they have done it. Right? And I met few people at the gate selling books. I will never forget. Books and CDs. And I challenged few of them. I said, you don't have any tape of your founder. I said, I'm talking to the founder of this thing. This teacher. I said, we don't, you don't even know the name of the founder. Is it, what? Hey. The woman looked at me as kind of, who is this one? Do you know the founder? He was asking me. I said, your founder dedicated me as a baby. So you know in person? I said, yes. That was normal. Really? So you know the story? I said, yes. And I said, you should be selling few of his videos. But of course, if you do that now, it will overshadow the content. Say, when you watch one, how can you be asking ushers how many ladies are at the back? As if God is in your pocket. I said, how many are there? Okay, how about blind? Where are those ones? And you always look back like this, as if somebody is talking to. My father, Yoruba Babami, what do you want to do with this eight blind now? And you start crying, like a child. What do you want to do? They have come from Kwara, from Kutuwenji, from Mina. What do you want to do with this eight blind now? And you say, oh, Daddy said he only healed 4 of them. 4 are not ready for healing. At the end of that statement, those 4 will open their eyes instantly. Never in Jesus they open up. What? Why do you walk with God to this dimension? With love like this, and I look like this. Long mark like this. The mark is from here to here. 2. Never feel primary 6. I can teach you exactly, can teach the Hebrew people what it meant what. There was so much intimacy with God. There was so much connection with God. The same with Abba. 3 days after Abba died, the body is still warm. They are scared of burying him. What he said? He said this body will never go to anywhere. He said, even at the dead, you can see him shake. He was so close about it. 1980, August. Where they come? Where they come? 1980 August. Yeah. Whoever has gone to do his switchmaker, he said it yesterday. And he said the time. Told the time. It's difficult for men like me who experienced it. I'm a young man. But because of my track record with God, my journey with God, that I will allow you to see these things, and you can know that God can be trusted if you pay the price. That is possible. You pay the price. So, we come with a lot of things. In the book of Galatians 15, 19 to 21, the Bible talks about the works of the flesh. Do you know the nickname or the family name of Satan? Brother Harry. Satan, Lucifer. His family name, his son name is flesh. Yeah. That's the real person called Satan. Flesh. The works of the flesh. What is flesh? The thing that makes me happy, gratifies me, minus God. That's flesh. Yeah. Flesh don't have to kill anybody. Flesh don't have, no. I saw Nigerian Baptist Church recently. Big blood, they were crying. They are still writing petition now. Nigerian Baptist Church. No, sorry. God help me. Anglican Church. Very strong in the east of Nigeria. Very strong. Anglican Church. I just read last week, they were writing petition now that they want to remove themselves from UK Anglican Church. Why? The Archbishop of Leeds. New one. Leeds. Again. But when men like us push this thing, yes, what because you don't have crowd? Yeah. It's all now the petition. All Anglican Church in Nigeria that they want to break away from UK, their root to Anglican Church. Archbishop of Leeds, proper full-time gay. Yeah. So that's where we got to. Yeah, that's where we got to. You bring to Lagos for your convention, we'll tell you, we'll teach you, you respect proper. What is this saying to you? My personal life and the altar life are different. Altar, I put that nonsense on my neck and I tell you what you like to do. Yeah, but when I want to do what I want to do, when my flesh wants what I want, don't then tell me it's bad. Yeah, that's what I know. It's on now. Any other country in Nigeria, they're still writing this. Till the end of this year, to break away from UK Anglican. I know we have enough of this. Yeah. Full-time gay. That is what I want. Which means the altar, I can teach you what you want, baptism, this one, break it down. I can't, yeah, but when I want to do what my flesh wants, leave me alone. Leave me alone. So when personal Pentecost comes, it filters those jumps. The jump that you normally crave for, it filters them out. And you don't even know why you have no more appetite for them. Okay. Number 3, I want to give you this one, please. Personal Pentecost gives you a new priority or set of priorities. Who knows what's priority? Top on the list. Practical English here. A new set. And that is where this one is coming from. That's what Osabi is coming from. He said, I'm not interested in the 2 million crowd or 10 million crowd. I said, well, when I look at your lives, Right? Do you know, please, those from Ghana, do you know Nigeria is like the boss? Do you know that? So anything Nigeria have finished using, style, names, you pass it on to Ghana. Yeah. In the Christian space, that's how it works. Yeah. So in Nigeria, if you start a church today, Sister Lucy, and you want to be relevant, you must be an apostle. Yeah, you must put apostle. If you want to be relevant, if you want to make noise on YouTube, you want people to follow you, you cannot just pastor. No, you'll be struggling. If you want to be relevant today in Nigeria, you must be an apostle. You see a lot of them, anything from that kind of the worst is every Nigerian is an apostle. So very soon, yes, we're going to pass that on to Ghana. But what is already in Ghana now is prophet. Yeah. So we have used that in Nigeria before. So that is now faith. Yeah. So we have cut a new one. But the one we are finished using, we give it to you in Ghana. Anybody in Ghana now is a prophet. Oh Lord, thousands. In fact, one of our is here today. They was a pastor, one of my daughters, they're giving you a prophet now. I said, they give people prophets? Yeah, in Accra. Yeah, we used to use that in Nigeria in the 80s. Prophet. But we finished using that. They're gonna have this one. We have got a new one. Yeah, our new one is. They used to call me now. I think the man called me. I said, it's Pastor Sunday speaking. Apostle. I didn't tell you an apostle. He said, I'm not from Nigeria. And you're not apostle. Yeah, that's where we are. That's exactly where we are. We learn the language, yeah, of Christian, and we learn the gimmicks of getting crowd, and then we separate our lives from the pulpit. But how can you listen to me? What you have preached before as a pastor, how can you now stand against it and nobody in Nigeria talks, and there's not one or two? That there is one requirement for divorce in the Bible: sexual impurity. So how can you now go through the same thing you have preached against before to millions, and the church is quiet? You know why they are quiet? Because you have crowd. Yeah, the crowd is still coming. What you have stood against before, that the only requirement in the Bible until death separates us, or sexual impurity. And without those two requirements, you are not allowed. But now you can have it now in Nigeria, and on Sunday morning, we have 20,000. You are screaming. Power, school of power, school of healing. You can still do all those nonsense. Papa, you will pray everybody in heaven. Pray listen to those men. What they are teaching. So you are now doing it, and everybody is watching you. Yeah. But no, somebody got healed yesterday. But that is not what we're talking about here. By Jesus, in what does the same thing. By Jesus, do the same thing. Yeah. Why we got to that level, because there is no personal Pentecost. I have it here. I wanted you to look at it, but I think it will be good. If it's personal here, it's 9 minutes. He said, I wonder if they were ever allowed to enter Nigeria again. Pastor Mensa. Then 95% of you say, how better you are not born again. I don't care how this thousand knots you are making. But look at your lives. You buy 5 deaths, and people in the church are suffering. You are doing recklessly. And nobody can say anything. Anything you say, they say, talking about anointing. Reckless. Yeah. So it changes your priorities. What used to tick you that I must do this, you are no more interested. It's called personal Pentecost. For example, music. The kind of music you used to listen to before, you cannot do without it. When you encounter personal Pentecost, nobody tells you don't listen to it again. The appetite will lost it completely. It's called personal Pentecost. The lost appetite completely. Yeah. Night party. That is your way of life. When you encounter personal Pentecost, even you are twins, not twins, came from the womb same day. By 7, 8, you say, in Nigeria they call Taikon Day. In another country, I know what they're called. But what do they call in Ghana? Twins. Nothing special. It's just twins. Okay, just twins, I mean? Don't tell me, I want to learn. Okay. In Nigeria, it's Tai Kehinde. Tai is the one that came out first. Kehinde. But it's not even in Nigeria, I think it's just Yoruba. It's just Yoruba. Everybody just sees as twins. Okay. Even though you are twins, once you know the China as a child of God that want to maintain intimacy with God and not allowed to be around here at this time, you will leave your twin there. Say, this is your gift. Happy birthday, long life, and you will leave that place. So there is an encounter with God. What we do now, we manage sin and we manage it. We manage it. Yeah. I'm not telling you about who and down. When you see men encounter dangerous testimony with God, I share 2 of them with you. I don't want to share much of mine. That's why I was talking about pastors. But let me share this with you. I don't know if you have heard before. I came to Austria as a minister, but I didn't want to continue my education. So now the church was happy. Okay, go for CSC Austria. So I was not interested in any degree again. I just felt as if, God, what is the plan? Well, I was wrong anyway. And to renew my paper was difficult. My visa was very difficult. So somebody I knew, yes, in the country did something. I think I shared it before, but some of you have not heard it. I was born on June 26th of a particular year. So on that day, somebody told me he want to help me celebrate birthday, a relative of mine. So, and then he arranged, they made a cake, yeah, big cake, put my name on it, and they invited me. For example, now, I live in his house, and he invited me. Kind of, his friend will celebrate with me. So I didn't get it, I didn't pray about it, I just felt they want to celebrate my birthday for me. So I went. That's the testimony. I sat down there and I began to see some strange faces. I wasn't too happy with what I was seeing, the way they dressed, but I was still, what was in Ghana? I think 1992. I was not married then. So I was kind of, okay, you want to celebrate my birthday with me? So I was kind of, I was, and when it's time to cut the cake, the birthday cake, they called me evangelist in those days, which I've seen. The evangelist, come and cut your cake. So I took the knife, I went to my cake, and I saw a white German lady, dressed like Jezebel, and coming like this, and put the hand to touch my hand. Somebody I've never seen in my life before. To help me cut the cake. So I was looking at the person that, my relative that helped organize it. I was looking at him. He knew that my countenance changed, and I don't hide this feeling when it comes to disrespecting God. But who's higher than God? So I wasn't, okay, I'm looking at, what is this? And the girl was laughing. So I was just looking at the president. And when he knew what was going on, he called the girl in German to come and to leave the place. So the knife is still in my hand. It's my own birthday. But at that point, I was not even interested in cutting the cake again. I actually dropped the knife. I was about to walk out of my own birthday party they organized. And then he ran after me, blood relative. So, do you understand?